want to keep Kaz's stream open in case he starts prize stream so I can watch.
Oh, is he?
He might be doing. He does. He hasn't said, but there are
Yeah.
current plans
Okay,
for it.
stream is going. I just have to give you sight in the middle of it. So cool.
Sure.
It's
What
good.
do my eyes see? My eyes see Magic the Gathering.
Mm.
My eyes are open.
My eyes are open. So, we have cubes and stuff ready, but we're not doing cube right now.
No, this ain't
Cube can wait.
We have
There-
something different. We have the Shadowmoor,
Shadow. We have Morrowind draft. We're gonna do.
Morrowind draft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick every cliff
and,
racer.
Skyrim.
If you pick every cliff racer, you'll just make your opponent concede.
So yeah, we're gonna go
Yep.
into the Shadowmoor button and wait there. I'm gonna step away for just a split second as well. This won't fill, so.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's talk about how lame Jens is while he's away, Kavanaugh.
Yeah. Great.
Just slide on the lame-o.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Blah, blah. I judge magic, and I'm also really good at it. Blah, blah, blah.
I need to. I wish I could. Need to learn how to. I forgot how to pop out in. You got Mike Fizzlin.
Do I?
For a second, you did.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better. We have
Okay.
Vonkorf, Easy Dropped, Detective Munch. I like Detective
Ooh.
Munch. The 4,516th Steve.
Yep. Lots of Steves on MTGO.
Yeah, at least 4,516 of them.
Yeah. Oh, but
Is
that
there a-
reminds me.
Yeah.
I've rewatched one of the games because they, have that functionality where you can actually rewatch games from your drafts.
Yeah.
And I actually want to go see, if I can look at that.
I'm glad to see I was correct.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Andrew Jett. Not quite Andrew Jeet, but also Kavanaugh. While you're not doing stuff, find a graveyard.
Yeah.
Because that
Oh, yeah.
happened again, and that was... It
Right.
didn't come up, but in Cube it does a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name change to Detective Munch. Detective Munch is a good name.
Mm-hmm. So, what do I want to do here? I don't know what I want to do.
Is that Vonkorf or Von Korf?
Von Korf.
So what do you want to do with your Shadowmoor drafts?
White.
James?
Mono
White.
white. Mono white.
Oh,
Mono white.
sure. All right.
You know
let's just
that
force
gives
mono
you
white.
that gives you no access to
Mono white.
It gives you all the recombinant blisses, though.
Armored Ascension.
murderous red cap.
Gives me Kitchen Finks.
Yep. Way better.
Fuck.
Armored Ascension.
Armored.
Yep.
Finks. I hate you, Kitchen Finks.
Armored Ascension is
Armor Ascension is you crush your opponent.
yeah, like do you have removal YN, and then the answer is no, and you lose. Also, Ballynock Cohort is a 3-mana 3/3 with first strike, which and Spectral Procession is a card that you kind of get to play. And Demigod of Revenge is a card I opened,
Demigod of Revenge.
and so all those plans get to go out the window for me to pick.
Yeah,
Demigod
so
of
you're
Revenge.
taking Demigod of Revenge.
There's
So
also,
you're in my colors then.
also Biting Tether,
Ooh.
which is a cool card, but I'm not picking it because there's Demigod of Revenge. So,
Yeah.
Demigod of Revenge.
Demigod.
Slam that one. Hopefully you find another.
You're right. I get past the other Demigod, and it's just like, yeah, okay, Demigod.
I don't know
Demigod.
who would first pick Demigod of Revenge.
I don't know.
Like,
No.
what would you have in your pack that you would take over it?
You would have to be really committed to some other color and want to pick like
You'd have
Tower
to, like-
Above or
You have to want to force mono white.
yeah.
So what would we like to see come back? Manamorphose?
Tattermunch Witch won't.
Witch? Yeah.
There's honestly not a ton in our colors. It's this set of cards here.
Man, look at that blistering Dyflin.
Yeah! 3 mana, 01. With flying at common in red.
That's a 4 mana. Whoa,
Or, yeah, 4 mana. Yeah, 4 mana, sorry. Ooh, Reflecting Pool. Are you still worth something? I doubt it.
I will
can look
check.
up.
It's Reflecting Pool. What else is there in here? Slinking Giant?
Yeah. Somebody's mic is freaking the heck out.
Probably
That is
mine.
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh's mic is made of...
Hello? Yes,
Hi.
am I better?
Hello.
Hi.
Reflecting
Okay.
Pool is...
About a tick and a third.
Cool. Slinking
I
Giant is cool.
This says 389, so that'd be like 2 tickets.
Yeah. Whatever. It's not worth...
Wait, 389 like...
On MTGO Traders, Reflecting
Oh.
Pool from Shadowmoor,
Red
389.
search listings I saw about a tick and a third. So,
So this is a cool card.
yeah.
It's a cool card. It's a 4 mana 4/4 with Wither.
Sometimes. Usually it's a 1/4 with Wither, but it can hit my opponent for 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, then even then, it still keeps that 4 toughness. So,
I think it's better than this. But,
yeah.
Just giant with evasion.
You'll find more of those.
Ward.
Hey,
What does-
Wart.
What does Wart actually do?
Comes into play with 2/1/1 goblins, and then all of my red or green instants or sorceries gain Conspire.
Yep.
AKA
It gives
copy
you.
them.
It gives you the materials to conspire, and then makes so everything conspires.
Of note.
That's pretty... Yeah, Colt Brand, Cinder.
Does that
Oh,
spells that already
it's-
have conspire gain
Yes.
another conspire?
Yes.
But is conspire an alternate?
No.
So can you forward?
It stacks.
Okay, cool.
It's a
So,
trigger.
at worst, I'm seeing bad
Sieging.
Siege Gang, bad Hoop Troop. At best, I'm seeing make our spells cool.
Yeah,
Best seeing make all of your burn spells 2-for-1s.
so I think I'm in red.
I think we're in red too. We have
Yeah.
2 powerful red pieces and a good red piece.
There's a lot of good red blue and Morning Tide or Eventide.
Target player discards his or her hand unless he or she pays 7.
You can conspire that.
I think I'm gonna pick the 2-drop that's playable.
Yeah.
First striking Squire, but Wither makes it cool.
Yeah, Wither makes that real.
It makes it so that
Because the first strike with the Wither means that the Wither resolves first, which means
right, means that it's a safe block on any
also
2 power.
devoted druid right there.
Yeah, I honestly with the demigod I would kind of have to stay mono.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Oh yeah, or black red.
So, yeah, black could easily be picked up, but these aren't really reasons. Like
No.
Beseech is cool, but isn't a reason to.
Beseech the Queen, tutor.
No, being monocolor gives you so much power.
Bloodshed Fever attack, creature attacks each Fable, some fat dude.
It's a 7/6 for 7. That's huge. We're kind of building up some top end though.
Honestly, there's not really much else to pick here if I want to stick with red, which I do.
Yeah,
You will have the Scarecrow. You will have some other color creatures.
You will have we have black creatures, so that's like a gray ogre with persist.
Although even if you're playing mono red, you may still get that.
I could also pick up like Una's Gate Warden too.
Yeah. Hedge your bets. Maybe you're in black.
Well, because black I can easily do as a dual color.
Right. True enough.
It's either that or just a giant.
I'm gonna go with the Scarecrow, and then hopefully that turns well. Runes of the Deus. Now I want the giant.
Hey, runes double strike.
Double strike on red. There's also Gnarled Effigy, which is like weird removal. Like over,
It's like a weird Rod of Ruin.
Yeah.
Also Lock Corrigan. Yee.
I'm picking the runes. We're going huge.
We're
Yeah.
huge. Double strike your demigod of revenge. Are we the giant baiting deck?
Yeah.
Or do you want a sickle ripper?
Wheel of Sun and Moon isn't worth a bunch.
Nah, I want to be the giant baiting. I want to punch people.
Yeah.
I want to deal damage.
Okay, so now we want things that produce little idiots so that we can have Conspire on.
Let's see. Wild Swing. Sure.
That definitely kills
Target
something.
non-enchantment permanents.
Crimson Wisp, cantrips, and can have Conspire.
Oh boy. But I can conspire this Wild Swing.
Oh, and then it's like
And you
the
just choose the same 3.
Yeah.
well, one of them dies.
Right, and then you choose between those 2.
Cinder. Okay.
Fake fixing, I guess.
It's not fake fixing.
Sickle Ripper, in case.
Sickle Ripper's playable.
String Die Flynn.
Ugh. There's also Scar Scale Ritual.
That's kind of bad too. I'm gonna grab the. Die Flynn is kind of.
Steal of Flourishing Defenses.
This card's dumb. I mean, I'm not gonna play the Die Flynn. So.
Yeah, we're not playing the Dyflin.
All right, Beseech.
You can play it technically.
Hey, we got Una's Gay Warden.
All right.
All right. So pack 2, we want some more like actual good early drops. Lock Corrigan.
Are there actually good early drops in this format?
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
In pack 2 or pack 3, there are lots.
Oh, right. I have to pick this card. Okay. Because this is what the mono red pile looks like down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not playing Scarecrow for in mono red, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you got about a third of your deck, so that's a start. But I mean, like half your playables come from pack 3, so.
Yeah, it's
Or
not
no, or
that
is that-
big.
I guess-
That's shards.
Yeah, that I for some reason I thought that was about this format, but no, that's about shards. I feel like it's also that way because you see so many damn noggles in pack 3.
If we do get Figure of Destiny in pack 3, that like pays for the draft. How much is Figure?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got MTGO traders up. I may as well use it.
Is
Oh,
pack-
just a ticket? Oh, I thought.
Yeah, it was at Modern Masters.
Is this pack gonna open?
Somebody. Oh. On color.
You got a giant. I mean, a giant dragon if you want it.
I also got Burn Trail, which is honestly more reasonable.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
kind of
it's
have a.
inspired.
We're gonna. Burn Trail is cool.
What does the dragon do?
When it comes into play, you can discard your hand and draw cards equal to how much damage you've dealt to target opponent.
You
Ooh.
may. Basically, it's a 7 mana flying 5/7 most of the
7/5.
time.
I kind of like this as removal. It can also be a Lava X.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's reasonable. It can pretty easily become a 2-for-1.
There's also Ember Gale down there, which can be a cool card.
Like picking up the horde of boggarts. Look at this horde of goblins. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, I'm picking up Burn Trail. The dragon's cool, but oh geez, incremental blight. Okay,
I think we're in black.
I think we can safely say we're in the black and blue then.
There's a Gloom Lance over there, but that ain't coming back.
Yeah. Okay, so I can feel fine like putting some of this black back in here. We have a decent amount of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does the Scarecrow come back if we put in black?
maybe.
Yeah.
We already, Trevor. We kind of already have bombs.
I could pick that dragon, and I mean it's a big old dragon, but
When you already have like cards at 5 and 6
we
you want to
have-
be playing.
for
Yeah,
me
we
it's
have-
all about removal and the fact that I didn't have any at that point. That's all that I'm missing.
So
Fists.
there's fists. There's like, what does Memory Plunder actually do?
Cast and insert sorcery out of your opponent's grave without paying its mana cost. For
That can-
quad black.
That can be that's uncastable for one, but can become, but can be cool, I guess. But whereas Fist of the Demigod is, It makes Mana Forge Cinder good.
Mm.
I could go with that. I mean, it's that or the Power of Fire, and I don't have anything that uses the power, like... I guess Power of Fire on my 2-drops is cool.
Yeah, because they have Wither.
They have Wither. Hmm.
Mm.
But I have the Demigod.
Yeah, Fist with Demigod is kind of unreasonable. I think it's either or is fine, I think.
Let's be silly. Ah, okay, the On-Color Duo. And there's that Valinok cohort I talked about. On-Color Duo is good. Deep Slumber Titan is not good.
No, you have to work really hard to make your 4 mana 7/7 work.
Do not disturb.
You just passed
Can't do.
You just passed the Power of Fire, you fool!
Puncture
And
Bolts
keep powering and firing itself.
Hey, Puncture Bolts.
is removal. Suit Walkers, Intimidator, and Initiate are both good, and then the Wanderbrine. But removal is always sweet.
Removal is great.
Yeah.
Fuck up someone's kitchen finks, why don't you?
Scar. Mudbrawler cohort might be okay. I don't know. I don't like this card very much.
It's Haste Bear.
2/2 with haste. Yeah.
It's almost never Haste Bear.
Yeah.
Because
Pillipala,
you're
it's
playing
a
it on-
power of fire.
Yeah, if you're... Well, we don't have Power of Fire.
Yeah.
It's either Scar is like okay removal, or...
Scar is a lot
Pillipala.
worse than Puncture Bolt, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's either Scar or Pillipala, I think.
Looking
Maybe
at the number of creatures you have, I would take a creature,
Like the cohort.
cohort, or the Pillipala.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
go
like
with the
something.
cohort then.
Yeah.
Wasp Lancer. Trips black.
Wasp. Hey, Wasp Lancer.
I think I'll try it.
What's else in the pack? Mine hasn't updated yet.
Ember Gale, Smoldering Initiate. What the hell's with your...
I don't know. It's been doing this on and off. Like maybe it's because I have Kaz. Oh, that's why I explained it. Kaz is streaming now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That does. Hey, Ember Strike Duo again.
Hey, Ember Strike Duo. Make us feel cool for playing Fist of the Demigod.
Hey, pack. What do I want here? Horde of Boggarts is power and toughness equal to red cards I control.
Which, when you're almost mono red, seems pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
We gotta have guys for it to work. There's also how.
Well,
I
you
just
need
like
permanence for it to work.
Yeah, I like Immergale better than you, but I would like to have the creature.
I don't think you do like Ember Gale better than me. I like Ember Gale quite a lot. I don't know if Mana Forge Cinder number 2 is... screw it.
He wears the fists. That's his job. Turn 1 Mana Forge. Turn 2 put on the fists.
Well, it also lets us actually cast Wasp Lancer.
Right.
That's
like,
fair.
Those two are the things that are going to let you play the black cards and not have to play too many swamps.
Yeah.
I don't think Immergale sounds much like Imrakul. I'm sorry.
I don't even know if the Wasp Lancer sees it. Maybe it's literally just this incremental blight, like not even the Sickle Ripper, like this.
That seems like pretty okay.
It depends what Pack 3 says.
Yeah.
Because we're playing a lot of 2 mana 1/1s.
I mean,
or
if Pack
1 mana
3 is
1/1s.
is the one of the 2 red over being whatever's.
Yeah.
Like the blue red one is nuts.
Yeah. Also, red white one is +2/+0 your team.
Yeah, and while they're attacking, which is great.
I like attacking.
Yeah.
I like attacking as well.
Funnily enough, this guy, Resplendent Mentor, is a giant jerk and a half.
Because they just instep tap their team and gain 1,000,000 life.
Yeah.
Woe Leecher. That's a 6 mana 3/5.
If you have like the persist deck, then I guess that's okay.
That's a 6 mana 3/5.
That thing.
Inescapable brute.
Torture.
Torture's bad removal.
Yep.
I don't even know if I'm playing either, so let's
Yeah.
take bad removal. Hollow Sage. Whenever it becomes... Ah! Inspired!
Yep.
And Runner Initiate. And Smolder Initiate. Cool. Alright, pack 3.
Okay, and you are 5 short.
Yeah. Well, Nightmare Incursion ain't it. Search target player's library for X cards, where X is the number of swamps you control. But throw them in the bog!
Ah, the bog. I like the art on that a lot, at least.
Yeah.
Chuck Lucas, you did good. Lukex. Hi, Flicker Wisp. I wish we were in white.
What else is here is Puncture Blast.
But yeah, by the way, this is like freaking removal.
Yeah, there's Puncture Blast in there. You've got Fake Mog Fanatic. Hey, Slippery Boggle, you're a modern card.
There's nothing else I'm picking over Puncture
Yeah,
Blast.
we're picking the Puncture Blast.
I
and maybe,
want this to come back.
Yeah, the Heartlash Cinder.
Like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey. How's it going?
It's that enchantment from Born of the Gods.
Is there such a thing as Black Ramp in format?
I mean,
is there like some shitty guy that you lose life to tap for mana? I don't...
There was one in Warwind, but...
Yeah, but Nightmare Incursion counts swamps, not like...
Pokecap in this set's thing was hybrid mana. You can see on like this guy here.
Yeah, Wistful Selkie is a cool card. Free 2/2s.
They, like, cards would have... What? There's Sanity Grounding again. What the heck? But the other mechanic that things had was Wither, which let them deal damage as -1/-1 counters.
Can we actually use the Bridge Breaker, or is that just a...
Eternal Land.
No! That's an invasion card!
I love that art. Oh my god.
This art owns. Look at this guy. He's just like kicking a bridge.
This bridge.
No, but that is totally an invasion card. If that
Screw
said
this
return
bridge.
target, if that said return target blue or red card you control to your hand, that would be an invasion block card.
So do I want the guy or the Flame Jab?
Do you want a Flame Jab? I feel like I'd be pretty okay with a Flame Jab.
Flame Jab seems okay. I'm looking at our creature.
Land drops when you don't need lands anymore into like removal or just more damage.
This guy's just really funny.
What I see is like it's we have 10 creatures.
Okay, I think that's fair.
That's a fair point.
Also, it's always funny and then hilarious when someone gets but whatever. Hey, Ash the Extinguisher.
Yeah, we're grabbing that.
Oh, sure.
Well, take a look at the other cards I could grab in this pack. We have
Yeah, no, that
Moonhold.
What does that card actually do? Zoom in for.
Target player can't play lands this turn or creatures this turn.
I meant Ashling.
Oh, Ashling, 4 mana, 4/4. If you deal damage to a player with it, that player gets Edict.
Okay.
Well, you choose the creature and the creature gets sacrificed.
Yeah.
Like, it's not an edict, it's destroy.
It never hits.
It's just...
Yeah, it
never hits.
No. But then it's still an edict because they're blocking with a creature every turn.
Oh man, look at that Goblin Dragoon.
That is
the correct theory. Where if they make a hybrid card, it has to be worse than what either one would get. Although that would be a really cool guy if that was Pegasus Charger.
A 2/1.
Yeah, the 2/1 first strike flyer.
I'm gonna go ahead and fire at will.
Hey, fire at will.
Anything else in this pack worth looking at?
Oh yeah, Helix Pinnacle.
Yeah!
I'm just gonna point that card out and let that sit there for a while, and that's about it.
Yep, Helix Pinnacle. It's
Helix Pinnacle.
There's this guy who's not Scavenging Ooze.
Oh, he's so close though.
There's
Like,
another fake mod fanatic.
I don't know what this is. It says it's a Kelpie and it's a beast, but if I look at the art, it looks like a little snuggly bear
It's
thing.
like a swamp. It's a swamp flesh bag.
Yeah, that.
And then Dave.
Maybe Dwager Assailant will come back?
He is choking the hell out of that. It's Durgar Assailant, and that is a fake Mog fanatic.
Crag Puka.
Yeah.
That's a 3 mana Pillar Field Ox.
that I can become a 4/2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can become a Flame Tongue Kavu. There's also the Noggle Bandit.
like Noggle Bandit is just like a
Basically
fine, yeah, basically unblockable Grey Ogre.
It's that rogue guy.
There's
Whoa.
Steam Hopper.
Come on, Dave isn't that bad.
No, Dave is good. Dave is like, well, which Dave are we talking about? Because I know when we talk about Dave, we're often talking about the Theros Dave.
Yeah.
But to me, Dave is Dredge Skeletons. Double Cleave.
Ooh.
Oh, you got a.
How about
How about Threaten with Upside?
how about Super Threaten?
Yeah.
Also,
there's you got your Heartlash Cinder back.
no, this is a different pack.
Oh, just the same run then. Gee.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is a different pack. Also, this
I
guy
mean, you're gonna
owns-
get back your pack, and that's still gonna be there. But
Do you like infinite combos with Devoted Druid?
ooh, oh man,
Anyway, I'm taking
bet
the
you can pick up any
Super
Devoted
Threaten.
Druid.
Oh, another fire at will.
Hey,
This is like destroys combat. That's like the.
you know what?
job
I'm
of this
looking at
card.
your threes right now, and I'm not sure how well you're gonna be able to support splashing 2 double black cards.
We call
We've
that Maniforged Cinder. That's how.
Yeah,
we
we've
call it.
got 2 Monoforged Cinders down there.
Okay, all right.
Um,
Uh,
I'm just
there's
gonna.
also
There's also Scourge of the Noblesse, but
oh,
no.
that's not as good because you don't have any
White.
white red
Yeah.
car. Or
It would just be Fire Breathing then, right? Yeah.
yeah, plus almost 1 fire breathing, no life link.
Now let's just break boards with Unwilling Recruit.
And then the turn after it, Unwilling Recruit. Well, do I?
Okay.
You're a fake Mog Fanatic.
Sure. Nothing.
Grey Ogre.
Yeah, colorless Grey Ogre.
Cool. He's not gonna be in the deck, but whatever. So a little story about this card. This card freaking owns, and I love it so much.
Because you play that with
I had a old standard deck. I'm gonna pick it. Called Crux Deluxe that featured Primal Crux, which is a green XX, where green is your devotion to green, where its power toughness is devotion to green. And you would just play that on like turn 3 and gain 50 life or something like that.
and then you just don't care what your opponent does because they can never kill you.
Right. Sure, Kith Gonzella would be really good against me. So no one can do
Drain
that.
the well.
I'm gonna take
Fleshbag Kelpie.
Fuzzy Kelpie. But yeah, you would like play Phosphorescent Feast on like turn 3 or 4, and reveal 2 like a Cloud Thresher and an Oversoul of Dusk and Primal Crux, and then just laugh at your aggro opponent as they try to surmount your 50 life, or your 52 life total.
Rip. Man, if that deck still existed, it would now have Aspect of the Hydra in it.
I honestly don't think Ashling's on the splash train, but I will splash Incremental Blight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I think
Do we
that is
even-
worth.
Do we want Swamp?
Maybe 1 or 2 swamps.
They don't hurt us that much.
No, I mean,
Well,
as long as you can play, 14 or 15 mountains.
The only card that makes me say they would hurt us would be Unwilling Recruit. They're at triple red.
Well,
Or Fire at Wills.
yeah. Also, right here, this is 25, so we only have a couple cuts we need to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, they should be not creatures. So, like, Giant Baiting can probably go. I don't think we're the Giant Baiting deck anymore.
Hey,
I saw that. Cool. Magic Online's frozen on me.
Yep.
I don't think the next few picks matter,
Rip.
though.
There are no next few picks. We're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
This is
waiting
still
for-
pretty low on
What the
creatures.
hell? Well, we quite literally don't have anything to do about that. And
Right.
The only thing that we would do about it is be more black, and that would give us access to Sickle Ripper and, like, Ashling.
Ashling, yeah.
Mm.
Ashling might not be the worst include.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me do this, and then these cards.
And then I was thinking about playing a monocolor deck, splashing for another color. Is that means you can play like 5 or 6 of that land, no problem?
I can just cut the runes.
Do we
Yeah.
cut the runes?
It's a 5-mana +1/+1 double strike enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
It's a 5-mana +1/+1.
It's not a creature.
Mother.
It's a 5-mana.
+2 double strike trample. Make a 5/5 double strike.
Whatever.
Trample.
I'm gonna play Wart the Raid Mother and then like play a pair of unwilling recruits and just steal their entire team.
Oh lord.
Yeah, that's the actual wombo combo.
Is Fists worth keeping around?
It makes your Mana Forge Cinders and Ember Strikes good.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's handing off +1/+1 and first strike to your red dudes.
It isn't the worst, but it isn't that
No.
good. Wild Swing might not be that good.
Yeah, no, Wild Swing I think comes out.
Yeah, Wild Swing is
Like, it's
only
not often
exciting.
that 3 things that you would equally want all of them to be gone.
Oh well, then I'm at 22 cards. So
Yeah,
Right.
so do we
Bring back an Ashling?
beseech the queen?
How terrible would Beseech be? Or
It's
Ashling?
usually
How-
fetching. Beseech the queen is usually fetching like Fire at Will or Incremental Blight. I think.
Yeah.
So it's like either Beseech or Ashling.
I'd bring an
I've-
Ashling just for another
I've-
creature.
Yeah, I favor the creature.
So then like 4 swamps.
Yeah, 4 swamps.
4 swamps, 2 other black sources is 6 total. That seems fine.
Yeah, the only thing is it makes Crag Puka and like Fire at Will a little awkward, but that's fine. You have the Mana Forge Cinders to help with that.
All right, so the Suggestatron fails utterly in this one.
Yep,
Well, of
because
course.
because hybrid.
So the only thing to do, I think, is to either know what you want beforehand or just stack them by colors. We already know what we want.
Yep. I'm really happy with the like this stuff over here.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we're
that-
kind of
the piles of removal.
controlly, aren't we? Our colors say aggro, but our cards say controlly.
Well, right, like I can
Right.
sit around and deal a bit of little damage and such, but then I have Demigod as a top end, and Wart Raid Mother actually feels kind of stupid when I have, like, Fire at Will is 6 damage spread as I choose, Unwilling
Yeah.
Recruit is double threaten for X.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Burn Trail is 9 damage.
I think it stacks. I am uncertain of that because I've never actually cast it, like, I've never done that.
It looks like it's an additional cost, so if you have multiple copies of it,
Yeah.
then... Because it says, as you cast, you may do this. If you do, it copies.
Right, I believe
Alright.
so, but I'm not certain. Anyway, we have Puncture Blast and Bolt that we can copy.
yeah. What you're basically if you really want to know the
We can't do this. We can't copy that.
you can't copy that. If you want to know the how that works, just look up Wart the Raid Mother EDH decks, and they'll be like, "Oh, we play every dumb Conspire card in these colors, and then copy them infinite times." That deck almost certainly plays Krenko Mob Boss.
I was kind of sad this card didn't get reprinted again, but they can't because Devotion is slightly different and doesn't care about the hand.
Because Devotion specifies permanence.
Right, because this card is I love this card so much.
I love the art on it. It's some good Rob Spencer art.
Yeah, the old art on it is I think that's the one I am more familiar with. If I just go up collection cards,
Yeah, that's the one with the elf lady and all the mushrooms, right?
yeah.
That's a Future Sight card.
Quantity equals 0. And scroll down a bunch into green. Hey, Tomergoth, how you doing? I don't own any of you.
Well, that'd be
Muragandra
nice.
Petroglyphs.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, Lady in the Mushrooms. The Mushroom Queen sits among her spores.
Muraganda Petroglyphs is a cool card I have never used.
This set owns.
Man,
I-
it's so complicated.
It owns.
I think Muraganda Petroglyphs basically affects tokens, and that's it in most decks.
Shitty Grizzly Bear.
Shitty Grizzly Bear.
Like, yeah, no ability. Like, literal
yeah,
no
it's
text.
vanilla.
Vanilla Grizzly Bear. Fine,
Well, I
I'm
know, but I mean,
sorry.
like, I meant for Mergandra Petroglyphs, like, it's played with cards.
Yeah, but even token decks, like the tokens aren't always without ability. Like,
Right, like Ring
Often,
Souls,
yeah.
they have flying.
oh,
Yeah, I know.
those cards, yeah, those are from. Okay, so Future Sight did a thing, and this is what half their cards look like, where they future shifted cards from sets that don't exist.
Yeah,
Or
they made up keywords or made up abilities cards would have, and then put them on their new card frame, saying this is what the future of Magic would possibly be. Like if you look at that Sarcomite Mirror was one of the first colored artifacts,
Hmm.
one of
and
the
then
fun
there,
things, though, every time that they make a new set, they'll look through Future Sight to see if there's any cards they can fit in. Most recent one was Nessian Courser.
yeah, Amnesian
It
Corsar.
was just a 3-mana 3/3.
Yeah, just a 3 mana 3/3. That's a hell of a
Yep.
thing to future shift, right? You're trained Armadon.
It was the first, believe it was the first card printed 2G 3/3.
Still sad that they didn't shift the Blade of the First Pride in the most recent set.
Yeah,
I realized name and whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean they ended up making
They made better Blade
I
of
mean
the First
what's
Pride.
it Nessia? Is it? I'm not sure. Like what is Nessian? Is that like because they made other Nessian cards like Nessian Asp.
it's a place. I think I don't know.
It is a
Yeah,
place
it's like
on Theros.
Nessia is a place.
It's
and there's, like,
a
they have heroes that make your lands into like 2/2s or some shit.
That's Setessa.
Same place.
I believe that it's like the Nessian Woods or something.
yeah.
The
I have
thing with
no
this-
idea.
I think Nessia is like this most flavor force thing ever because it's like, shit. What do they have? Like, I'm gonna just search for Nessia and then.
Oh, they have an asp. They have a big old snake that lives there.
Yeah. Nessian Asp name I like, Nessian Cursor or Timalock. Like Nessian Wild Ravager or Nessian Game Warden. Couldn't they just call that Wild Ravager or Wilds Ravager and you would know that would be a Hydra?
Nah, I like
It
that.
has to be from Nessia.
No, I like that. There's a game warden. Like I picture
Yeah.
like
No, just imagine that card called Game Warden though.
I think that card exists.
Here's the thing about the Art of Game Warden. It's literally a beast with like 24 heads on top of it.
No, I mean like I think there is a card called Game Warden.
There isn't. I
Is
just
there?
searched for it.
Okay, how about Gamekeeper? Or
Probably.
there's a card from like
Yes, there
Urza's
is.
Saga.
Yeah, Gamekeeper
That's the
is
one
like
I'm
an elf.
thinking of then.
Yeah.
That
No,
is a
the,
4 mana 2/2 that when it dies, you may exile it. If you do reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card, put that card into your battlefield and all other cards revealed this way into your graveyard. That's a cool
owns.
card.
Mm-hmm.
And
It
it's just
also
like this. It's this long-haired blonde elf with a bunch of little turtles around him.
Hey, so we got 3 lands into Crag Puka.
Yeah, let's do it.
By the
You want
way,
it?
so here's the thing about Crag Puka. This is from an era in Magic when my opponent has played a 1-mana 1/1. Okay,
With an ability.
this is from an era in Magic where you could stack damage and flip.
Yep. So you could switch it over to a 4/2, deal damage, and switch back to a 2/4.
But
No
we don't-
longer.
We don't live
Now
in
it
that
is.
era.
Yeah. Now it's just a weirdly efficient creature because blue and red, neither one get that efficient of creatures, but they get like a 3 mana 2/4.
At a 1/4, blue red just got
At a 1/4, that's an artifact. Whoa.
Well, it was the 1/4 the weird.
Yeah, but that doesn't swap.
I mean, it swaps. It just takes much more mana.
Well, no, it doesn't swap. Like
It doesn't
It
swap
flows.
back.
It flow stones,
it
right?
goes one direction, not both.
Right. It did have the man that swaps on instants and sorceries with flying.
Okay, my opponent has played a Dream Thief. Luckily, it's just a Dream Thief.
Yeah.
Also, I think we're always hard casting Demigod of Revenge. I never knew a world where we would do anything other than that.
Unfortunately, we didn't get the second demigod,
No.
which means
We-
that
we
it's
ju-
only a 5/4 flying haste.
I'm fighting the Greed Lord.
Well, we're fixing him for red. Are you afraid to play your swamp because he
No,
might fix him for black?
reflecting pool's the reverse.
Reflecting Pool's other
Oh,
That's
cards
his shit.
have.
what am I thinking of
Is he
then?
playing 5-color in Shadowmoor?
In comes the puka.
There's like no fixing in Shadowmoor.
That heaped all did 2 damage and gained him 2 life.
Ripped all.
Rip. I played it. It's ended. It's dead now.
Now Dream Thief gets to keep being a.
Well,
demonic.
here's the trick with Dream Thief.
Sounds-
I'm stealing it.
yeah.
Ah, he went with the Suggestatron mana base. That could be it.
Oh.
Oh man. Well, that isn't the worst because it means he can probably cast his shit in the weirdest way. Maybe.
Hmm.
I also
If he's
believe.
heavier.
I also believe my opponent has 41 cards in deck.
Ah.
Well, would he be playing Reflecting Pool if he was not in?
Multiple
Great
colors.
colors.
Probably not.
No.
That's not a card you really play in limited. It doesn't do
Hmm.
anything in limited.
Yeah.
Manamorphose.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, our
Cycles.
opponent's playing Storm. Our opponent is Mo Liver. Mo problems.
Made red.
Double red.
Red mana.
Okay, so now
Red
he has
mana,
4 red
period.
possible.
Deus.
Well,
Yeah, come on,
Deus
red-
is.
Nope.
Okay.
What is he going to Colt Brand Cinder? Probably Slinking Giant, so
Yep,
that when
it'll make it useless. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna beat my opponent down with Demigod of Revenge. Cast for this one.
And then
Yeah,
I
black.
love all the
red-
options. Because the best way they can figure out how to like implement it is to ask what you want to cast it for.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. It works. Like, how else would you do it? Just the mana from your mana pool to do it?
Yeah,
yeah,
like
that,
dynamically
that,
or
if
some
I
shit.
if I tap a red, then like it'll automatically feed one of those symbols.
Oh, if we draw Fist of the Demigod, then ha 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 ha.
This guy gets to wake up out of the sludge and
I mean, it still exists. If you activate an ability that uses hybrid mana, it'll ask you to pay one of the colors of hybrid mana.
6. We can also hit him for 10 damage next turn if we wanted to.
Glenalundra Archmage.
We can no
Oh.
longer.
We can
hit
no
him.
longer do that.
We can no
Oh.
longer do it.
Hell, my opponent could double block the flyer and kill it like effectively, and that's lame.
Yeah. Well, I just have to find other cards for it to counter. Oh man, that's a lot of lands.
I don't like this. I'm gonna actually do this to get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm. I see, he can still attack.
Do you want to do it on 1 so that you can play your butcher or whatever?
I'm gonna do
You'll
it
let-
on 0 actually.
Yeah. You won't let it resolve.
Yeah, most likely not.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's really just like 2 damage to him.
I'm gonna punch my opponent, I guess.
Even with the 0/3, that'll just get blocked and then do nothing.
Well,
Well, it's either that
it
or he
forces
blocks
Colt
the-
Cinder to not block somewhere else.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
If he doesn't block the Slinking Giant, he takes
Then he
3.
can-
If he blocks the Puka, he takes. I mean, if he doesn't block the Puka, he takes 4. Is the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless
So-
he blocks it with.
I mean,
3C.
honestly, this guy's been dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to? Oh, you didn't.
I didn't switch. That was a mistake. But
Yeah, you should have swapped your Puka.
It happens sometimes.
I thought he was just gonna block with Dream Thief.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Squirrel Token. That's what ended up happening. But the thing is, Clinnelindra Archmage can just say, "You don't get to do that."
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, he
Moss
is.
Bridge Troll.
Ooh. Huh.
Huh.
Alright.
Okay.
So far he has 7 power on the board that aren't Lost Bridge Troll.
This could stop at any moment, deck.
God.
I can't attack any longer.
How do you feel about uh 9 lands? Good news is you have a like 70% chance of drawing action now.
It's a 0. You know that.
I,
You know that.
look, I can't read the future.
Okay, so now his Moss Bridge Troll has the ability, so I can't let it hit me anymore.
Does it gain trample or is it
No,
just
it doesn't gain trample. It just gets plus 20,
Okay.
plus 20. It just becomes a 25,
Yeah.
25, you know.
One of my dreams in EDH has always been to like have Miles Anima or Miles area, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
One that, like, you know, depending on the scale of your huge creatures, like you either get plus almost 1 counters or life or you win. In response to that.
Well, we drew another thing to
Ooh.
To chump.
throw away chump with.
I need anything to get one of these two out of the way.
Yeah.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
Our opponent is in
I
top
thought-
deck mode.
I thought
but
that was the fists.
The fists would have been really good.
Yeah.
This would have, yeah.
I need
This is-
any... Honestly, any of my instants and sorceries will do it.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to draw them.
Right. Especially if you can conspire it with the other 2 creatures, so that, like...
Well, we can't do that because if we could, it depends. If it fails somehow, then if we conspire, we just die.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
But if it works and we conspire, then it works.
Oh?
Oh, I'm going to
We
take
take-
this hit.
Yeah, we just take 5.
Yeah.
We live.
That's enough.
Yep.
So we
That lets
puncture
you
bolt.
attack.
Yeah, we puncture bolt Glenalindra, and then
Right. And then, you know, he can keep it alive, but
yeah, but it won't. It'll allow Demigod to attack.
yes, and that's the important part.
Yeah. I can't believe my opponent's like 3/4 color here.
Yeah, right?
Also, that
And
my
your opponent
opponent
would be
has
so dead if you didn't draw infinite lands.
effectively. I think my play mistake actually is going to cost me this game, but that's all right. So he's going to counter it because that'll make it persist.
Right. So it'll
Yeah.
come back, and then it's a new game object.
Yeah, yeah.
So it gets counter and resolution. That's fine, because that means he only has 3 power in the air.
If this connects, then it was a mistake not to flip your Puka.
Well, it was a mistake.
Yeah, it was a
But
mistake.
it was,
but I mean,
but it'll affect the outcome of the game.
yeah, it would have lost you the game if he does not block here,
Yeah.
which he should.
The big thing I want to draw next turn... Jeez, that's not even good enough.
Incremental blight you were thinking of? Is his Moss Bridge troll off now?
Yeah, he only has 9 power.
That's good.
So this crab apple cohort's coming in. And I'm going to, again, just take it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 4.
And now...
Now, any instant or sorcery is a swamp.
Literally
Well,
anything would be great, but, you know.
Yeah.
Now he attacks you. Oh, he's blocking.
Of course he is.
Expected that.
Well, I have 3 cards in hand. He's, like, assuming
That's
I'm
fair.
holding cards.
Because if he didn't block, I think he would have had you dead next turn.
Yeah, again, assuming I'm not holding real cards, which, like, we know I'm not holding anything, but hell if
Right.
he knows that.
Did he not pay the
It's when
Okay.
another spell is played.
Okay, he's got one card in hand.
Okay, so
In comes the crab apple.
Yeah. So by the way, it was a mistake. I'm going to lose because of this Crag Puka mistake. Like it's flat me making a huge play mistake and costing me
Well,
the game.
we could still draw a burn spell, and then we'll be able to escape the game.
Fire will ain't it. Okay, so I lost that game.
well, hopefully this time you won't draw like most
A million
of the
lands.
I don't care about any of that. I threw the game.
Yeah, you made you made a small mistake, buddy. Don't sweat it.
You
You flip your puka. Sometimes
You know-
you pump your root walla.
yeah,
Oh, man,
like I just
I was.
his Moss Giant has the text, if it would ever die, regenerate this card.
Yeah, you would have to have. You have to kill that with minus.
All right.
Or Ashling.
Or what?
Ashling the Pilgrim.
I'm sorry, you just sounded so very adamant about that. Like,
Well, Ashling the Pilgrim. If
I'm
It sacrifices it.
I'm
yeah.
aware, but you have to get through it. Ashling
Right,
almost
I'm
never
just saying
works.
that's possible.
Oh man, 1/1 go. His 1/1 is better though.
That's why I'm attacking him.
So he can't block.
You
If
can't.
he has another 1/1.
He can most def block.
I meant,
Oh, this, yeah.
yeah, I meant what I meant. If if he has another initiate, then our whatever idiot can't block. Let's just hope his mana implodes. He's off green.
Well, but he's played 2 lands.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I
no,
can say what I want.
And I can draw a lot of lands.
Well, just draw no more lands. You already have all you need.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I have absolutely no faith.
We have Demigod of Revenge in hand. We're
Right.
casting it in 2 turns.
We casted it on time last game too.
And we lost that one because I fucked up.
We have a cool curve though. I say as we spend 3 turns doing nothing.
Yeah, like I don't know what curve are you
I
looking
mean these
at?
next 2 turns, 4 and 2 of 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, he can make something not block until the end.
Sweet.
If he's stylish, he will. If he's not stylish, he'll just let it eat up more timer.
Yeah.
Style. Do it.
Get styled.
Do it. He didn't do it.
Did he actually? No, he didn't actually have anything either.
No style from our opponent.
Oh. So you need to be a JoJo. Need to pose when you're, fighting your opponent.
Does my opponent have cards in hand right now?
They're all green.
I don't think they do anything. I mean, this is the format, right? Nothing does anything.
Okay, here's a 3/3.
That dies to puncture blast, I guess.
Well, it gets blocked by this ass.
Yeah. It becomes
So
tiny.
So I mean, no.
It screams, "I'm not owned. I'm not owned." As
Well, I
it
would like-
shrinks further and further.
Well, I guess you could just cast Demigod.
I was
then.
gonna say there's literally no play I could make that isn't that is different from playing Demigod and attacking for 5 that is correct here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I already have the blocks for this guy on board, so there's no reason I'm going to change that. And
I
this guy's
know. The only thing I would think is that it would let your 4/4 attack, but this is better.
but this is a 5/4.
That is a 5/4 with evasion.
More damage. And if your opponent's best play was playing a creature that gets instantly chump blocked, like
I like
Sometimes
that.
you just want like a hill giant, you know?
Also, I have a second Mana Forge Cinder in hand. That's okay.
all right, we've seen that before in my last game.
Oh no, he's
Maybe my
gonna
opponent played
he's
that.
gonna make my guy not block.
Oh god, you're taking 3.
I'm owned. Oh no, he didn't do it.
Oh no. Does he have like a 1 to discard here?
Uh-uh.
So you want to throw something away to Mana Forge? Hey, fire it will.
Okay. How do you like casting both of your removal spells next turn? Oh. I like this.
Hi. Trying to get all his creatures out of the way.
He, initiator, once again, wastes our opponent time. Opponent is suddenly at low 7, yeah.
Oh man.
Mana Forge Center, go!
And now we can turn all of our red into black.
I'm assuming my opponent's going to try to shoot Demigod down with a 4-drop, but I'm going to kill him.
Yep.
With damage. And move.
Wither him.
So here comes discard a 4-drop to kill Demigod of Revenge, and then I top deck second Demigod of Revenge, and Cankerous third. Buddy!
Oh my god, is this...
Greed Lord!
Look, that's
not even in either color!
Like, no, if he showed green, if all he has is green...
That's a 4-mana Giant Growth, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever, we're styling on this, man.
Yeah. Right, free spells in Shadowmoor.
Don't waste the steam.
He's already seen Unwilling Recruit, he hasn't seen Puncture Blast. That's my justification.
Yeah,
it is exactly correct.
And you didn't play the second one either, so...
Ship it back.
He knows about the first. He won't respect the second.
Yeah, ship it back.
So our opponent is a Greed Land. We'll destroy him. When his deck fails to function this time around, again.
No, he just has that discard outlet, you know, in case everything gets stuck in his hand forever.
Right. That's why he's in Greed Lord. He just has, like, discard everything.
This is the second Greed Lord we've fought today.
I'm in. I'm in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Floodbeat Screw.
Keep.
On the one hand, it looks really slow. On the other hand, incremental blight.
Yeah, like, who the hell cares? I kill all your dudes on turn 5.
You also have Burn Trail, too. Oh, McGinnis, it's a hasty bear.
Oh, we did it, everybody. We made it work.
Thank you, Mana Forge Center.
Mission accomplished.
That would almost be cool if that was like Rakdos Cackler instead of Mana Forge Center.
Hey!
Hey. On time every game?
Well, it's not on time yet. We need to draw the 5th land.
Right, well, we have 3 turns.
We also now officially have Burn Trail with Conspire.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actual haste bear. I've been proven so wrong. Alright, I guess that. What? God!
You're not even supposed to play 2 colors in Shadowmoor.
There's nothing more infuriating than that.
Then Greed?
And he Manamorphosed
then rewarded
red
greed.
green.
It's like this guy's gonna play a swamp next turn and Cankerous Thirst me.
Here's the thing, he Manamorphosed for the colors that he spent on Manamorphose.
But then he just wanted to cycle then. Maybe he drew the Dream Thief.
Whatever.
Everybody in.
Everybody get in there.
In the pool.
Probably Dream Thief onto...
Cool, no blocks. I'm going to Burn Trail with Conspire.
If he plays a second creature...
I'm going to Burn Trail with Conspire.
No, he has a removal spell for all of his creatures already.
Yeah, I literally have Wrath of God sitting over here.
He uses Arch Burn Trail to get an extra...
Oh!
You don't have Conspire!
You do not, sir!
I've been owned.
He killed your Paste Bear.
The Paste Bear.
Rip.
Well, cool. Next turn you swing in for massive damage.
Yeah. You put him at 8.
7 if I hit him with the Mana Forge Cinder.
Red colors.
What?
Oh my god. Kill this thief if you want to.
Please. Okay.
Well, guess Demigod of Revenge exists.
How have I been disowned? This guy was just ready for me.
Good lord.
Alright, Demigod of Defender.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
I mean, the good thing is that you can use that, you know, you're threatened to kill his flyer if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you could, you know, actually, you know, use the mana on taking his 1/1 and actually deal damage to him. Because, I mean, all you need to do is get him down to 6.
He could jump his flyer in his 1/1 in response.
Yep. And then
Right.
you couldn't attack with it.
This is so dumb.
Ugh.
Somebody send help.
Alright.
Is he gonna pitch like
He's got nothing. He's empty-handed.
Oh, his,
commence the stall?
and he can't attack anymore either.
And I can't attack! This is dumb! Send help!
God, good lord.
Fuck me.
Please, please, I can't.
Kill me. I'm sad.
This is like the ultimate board. Yeah, oh, the ultimate sideboard.
You're the colors that can't deal.
I can't even kill it.
Yeah.
No, wait, we could kill it. But we can't because this is the last game.
Oh my freaking god.
Oh my lord.
Why did he even do that? So he could attack with freaking Dream Thief?
Yeah.
Now do you, like, actually just take Dream
Steal
Thief?
his guy? Yeah, maybe. No.
Oh yeah, perfect, cool.
Not even
yeah,
worth it.
attack us. Yeah, he'll just discard another card to kill your 1-drop.
The problem
When-
is he can go to the dome with this.
Yeah.
Right.
He doesn't need to cast another creature to win.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he does, though.
Okay, he's breaking.
did.
He's chain breaking.
Are we really going to, like, incremental blight his guys just so Drugar's Assailant can damage our opponent?
Well, I have to have 3 targets to be able to cast incremental blight.
Oh, yeah. You could use Threaten to get a second creature just to Burn Trail.
It needs to share a color with Burn Trail.
I forget how Conspire works because I'm an idiot.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, you can almost take control.
He did not stumble into a decent strategy. He stumbled into having rank canopy to own us.
Yeah.
Effectively, that
Like,
canopy
he
is
takes
the
that card
most...
last.
Okay, so he's going to move a -1/-1 counter... no, he's going to remove a -1/-1 counter from the chain breaker to
Right,
make it
it's not
bigger. Yeah.
I don't
wants
know
to
if you
break
wouldn't wait
those
till your turn
chains.
to do that.
Play another creature.
Well, you have, like, all the removal in the world.
Does he smell us for having incremental blight or what?
I think so.
So we can block with Chainbreaker and then,
And then I puncture bolted.
yeah. So then he spends the mana to...
Or are you just fine with the trade?
I would be fine with the trade if he gave me the trade. Alright, so then I puncture bolted.
Mm-hmm.
It's an amazing strategy. It's a hell of a... this Cankerous Thirst doesn't make any sense.
It's 4 mana giant growth.
Good lord. Oh my god.
This guy is, like, on me.
Okay, well, he used that 1 mana card to kill your thing instead, so, I mean... Why didn't he use that to kill his Dream Thief?
I can't.
Oh,
Attacking
it
or
wasn't attacking
blocking.
or blocking.
Because it's...
Sorry.
Because
Sorry,
Dwegar Assailant is terrible.
That was,
Yeah,
that was my mistake. I forgot that it has to be in combat to use
Yeah,
it.
it's not actually Mog
I was-
Fanatic.
Yeah, I've seen it was...
Oh my god, stop
Oh my-
playing useless creatures.
That's, what, his third 1 mana card?
Yeah.
Great. Let's see if he gets it.
Let's see if he knows how to jump it or not.
Nope.
Great.
Sweet, excellent.
Which means you can do this again next turn.
Maybe it'll work again next turn.
Maybe.
Oh man. Maybe he just really doesn't want to lose his 1/1.
I would love it if my opponent would top deck a land at any point. Like, if my opponent would stop drawing live.
Right.
No.
No, he just draws live.
Okay, do we just
Ooh.
inflict the blight now?
No, I think you just take his thing and win.
I think it's
Oh,
Glue
right.
and win.
Oh, right, we just take his Gloom Widow and win now. Because he can't do the jump, stupid idiot. Double threaten! We will
You didn't
nine
expect
you.
the second.
Oh my god.
You know, threaten is a cool card in Hearthstone too.
Does Threaten exist in Hearthstone?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a
Huh.
priest card.
It's a priest.
Gain
madness.
control of target creature with 3 or less power until end of turn. I think it is.
Hmm.
It's like Shadow Madness or something.
Yeah. 4 mana.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
We escaped the game.
Okay.
We escaped our opponent with the most annoying deck that functioned in spite of itself.
It was amazing.
All right.
How did Detective Munch do? Oh god, he crushed.
Detective Munch, he's got the Shadow Crunch.
Oh, they're on game 2.
Yep, game 2 between Von Korf and Easy Drop D.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Well, I threw one game on my own mistake, and my opponent made an absolutely amazing sideboard choice.
Right.
But
I mean, like, it's not like you had a bunch of flyers either. That was your one flyer.
yeah, the only
Yeah.
one.
It worked though, didn't
It
it?
did.
Yeah.
It didn't even work just because of that. It worked because it worked because of his own flyers. Whoa, 3 minutes.
Steve.
After the draft ends, you can rewatch that game.
What, the 3-minute game?
Yeah, you can I watched my opponent actually lost in the finals of my cube draft earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Game 1, I think they tried to cast Moloku, but I think my opponent their opponent countered it. And then their opponent cast Geist Saint Draft and paired it with
Double Striker?
No, not Double Striker.
Haster.
No.
Lifelink.
Earhearth Pilgrim. Oh,
big-
Wolfio Silverheart?
Oh, the biggest man! Oh, man!
Yeah, then attacks for 10 damage.
Hi.
Yeah, that game was over quick, and then the next game was over quick.
I really hate Geist of St. Taft.
But yeah, that was cool. I didn't. I expected my loss to cost me, but luckily my opponent didn't. I had double threat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish that card was Geist of St. Taft.
Taft, I don't fucking know, man.
Ghost of President
The,
Taft.
the ghost of President Taft comes out of the grave to
Is that
trouble.
All I know is I hate hexproof in general,
To,
especially on cheap creatures.
No, he gets out of the grave and into the bathtub.
Goes out and busts your trusts.
Dies of being fat.
Was
Gets
that
shot but
was that what got him in?
survives. Huh?
Is that what got him in?
Uh, President Taft?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he died because he was a huge fat fuck. Because- I'm not sure. Like, it was probably related to his death. I'm pretty sure he got an assassination attempt on him, but it didn't kill him. It was Garfield who was the
President
fat
Chad.
guy who got eaten by assassin. Let me look it up.
Oh yeah, President Chat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he did.
President Taft also had an excellent mustache. He was a Chief Justice, too.
Mm.
I'm putting
That's a
something-
hell of a career.
Yeah, he was president first and then Chief Justice.
Ooh, that's an odd direction,
Well, it can't go the other.
I guess. Oh yeah, because I guess well, you can resign from being Chief Justice, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but your usual. Why would you? It's an easy
Because
job.
because you
It's
want to
just-
be president.
I think you have more power as Chief Justice, to be
Also,
entirely honest.
as Chief Justice, you work like 2 months out of the year, and
I really posted this in the chat for Gnome.
what the dick butt?
Yeah.
I forgot which stand that is. It's the dumb beetle.
Tower of Grey.
Within a year of leaving the presidency, Taft lost approximately 80 pounds.
Maybe he was a
What
stress.
surprised me
Maybe he
the-
was a. Maybe he was a stress eater.
Maybe.
You know?
I mean, I know most presidents
Go
age
mad.
insanely. Well,
Go
like
mad.
they age a whole bunch.
And because they're president, they have to do hard shit.
Yeah.
Even though the job is easy, but also hard because you have to know that your secret intelligence agency is murdering people, sometimes children with drones. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Taft had a lot of that going on, right?
No, his was shit. What was going on back then?
Trust busting.
Trust
Trust
busting.
busting.
but
That was the
also-
trust busting.
That was like the gay. Shit, really, the gay '90s. No, past that. That was Roosevelt. Shit, what happened tonight? World War One happened. Slightly after
Well,
that.
that was like
shit.
wrong.
That was like 1914 and 1918.
Yeah. What the fuck happened
1918.
in? What the fuck happened turn of the century?
Automobiles and airplanes.
railroads.
Yeah.
Railroads
No,
are a lot
that
older.
that was way earlier.
Okay,
Nothing happened.
big magnates, big.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look up what the hell happened. That was
Google, what happened in the year 1900?
Yeah, help me, Google. I think he just had like a boring presidency because not a lot happened then.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why he hung out in his bathtub.
they split games.
Yep. So they're going into game 3.
Yep.
We'll just talk about Taft.
Whatever.
I do know that like you know how the French Revolution was like 1790 to like 1810 or something like that.
So long.
Yeah.
France kept having revolutions.
Yeah,
Like-
up until like the '60s.
Right, like there was one Parisian Revolution, which is like probably my favorite, because of how absolutely insane it was. Just Paris revolted. Only
Just
Paris.
Paris.
They walled themselves into the city for like 30 days, ran out of food, started eating like pets and horses. They were like
they didn't think this
convinced-
plan out, did they?
They thought they were like the only true French in the country. They thought that they were the true patriots.
Because with those shitty roads and like overcosted living. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I actually remember what that was called.
Okay, so he didn't actually do a whole lot. He was president during the Mexican Revolution, and basically he did nothing about it because it's Mexico. Sneezing. Oh, what else did he do? Oh, did a lot of shit in Latin America, probably because he was immediately following Roosevelt, who was a Bananic Republic dude. Uh, what did you do, Taft? Did you do anything?
I'm scared of Detective Munch.
Well, I would be too. He's going to win. You're going to lose to Detective Munch.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah, thank you, Burnhead. The Paris Commune is what it was called. It was 1871.
Does he have a sandwich or something? Is that why?
What?
Detective Munch.
Oh yeah, you're going to lose to Detective Munch.
Why am I going to lose to Detective Munch?
Fat Swordsman, I like history, and I will talk about it some more. If only to get you to go away. Out of spite.
Ouch. No.
I am the fast facts about bullshit guy.
It's
always
true.
happened. That's always been.
That's true.
I got to lay down some fast facts about crabs earlier.
You should all watch the Endless Ocean LP. It's full of facts.
You should.
It is. It's cool. That's a cool LP. That's
I guess there's also
boring.
a prize stream going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I might open that up while we're waiting 40 minutes for the Easy Drop D to actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, the important thing about Taft was that he was after William McKinley, who was a shit president.
I went to a school named after him.
He was a shit president.
He had a school named after him.
Like I imagine most presidents do.
Well, you don't really see.
I don't think there's a Van Buren anywhere.
There's probably not any Hoover schools. I aspire to be like Hoover. Help cause one of the greatest economic downfalls in history.
Van Buren High School.
Fine.
Okay, let's
Somebody named their school after Van Buren to be contrary. Awesome. Or it's like his hometown.
Yeah, probably something like that. It's like some. Oh yeah, it's in Arkansas.
I guess
Oh no,
they
it's
named.
because the town is called Van Buren.
Oh.
I guess they named the Hoover Dam after President Hoover.
Nixon.
No, Nixon was a liar and a cheat and an asshole, but he was a good president.
Well, how about... Well, I was thinking if that's recent enough to have... But yeah.
You know, like he opened up diplomatic relations with China, did important things during the Cold War. If he wasn't like a compulsive liar, and like a criminal and a horribly paranoid terror man, then he would have been a bit of a cool president.
Okay,
But
so
he was all
is-
those things I said, so he wasn't.
What
Right.
is there an Obama high school?
Well, not
Oh,
yet.
probably because he was like he was a local guy before
That's
he was
true.
president. Like he was
Maybe
an
Harvard's
Illinois
local guy.
senator.
Yeah, right.
But there is a Nixon High School, but it's for J.W. Nixon. So
Okay, wrong Nixon.
yeah,
Wrong Nixon.
Let's see if there's
Oh yeah,
a
the EPA. EPA scope. What did he do about the democratic process? I forget.
Wiretap.
He was
Wiretap
around-
to the opponent?
What? Oh, wait,
Right.
when he like broke into
Yeah.
records.
which
Well,
was a
I knew
thing that
well, yeah, that's the thing he did. Well, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
His cronies did, and then they took all
Right.
the blame for it, and he got pardoned.
Mhm.
I wonder how cool
But
it
I
would have
mean-
been to be Gerald Ford, to become president without even getting elected.
well, that happened with some like other presidents too. Like
Like LBJ.
yeah, who was the
Well, no.
dude that-
I mean, not elected like LBJ was at least elected to the vice presidency.
Yeah.
Like Gerald Ford was like appointed to the vice presidency after an oil scandal had the vice president resign, and then
right?
yeah.
Actually, who was the president that died? Like 60 days after signing in as president because his speech was so long that
You know,
he got pneumonia.
Yeah, he got pneumonia. That was shit. Oh yeah, Spiro Agnew. I love you, Spiro Agnew. I don't actually love you. Shit, I know that guy. He had these big mutton chops.
But,
Hold on, look it up. Let's see.
A Robert
Oh yeah,
E.
William
Lee.
Henry Harrison. No one remembers William Henry Harrison because he was really old when he became president.
President
And
Ark remembers William Henry Harrison. He said so in the chat.
Hey, President Ark, guy named after a president knows William Henry Harrison.
Yep.
the guy who was the biggest thing about William Henry Harrison was he was like 70 when he was elected president, and that was like
Right.
in the 1810s. So he was an old ass man.
This was yeah. He was signed in 1841 and died in April of that year
Yeah.
because his inaugural speech went on for so long, and it was such a cold day that he caught pneumonia, and it just
Well,
continuously
he
got worse.
also refused to wear a jacket.
Yeah. No, he died because he was an idiot.
Yeah. But he
How
really
about, how about,
didn't-
how about prime ministers? We can go to other countries, and that way we're not
Oh
so.
shit, I don't know.
Well,
It's
like-
hard to
like-
keep track of my own country's politics.
Right.
They're
Like-
gonna be
Right, we
So,
don't
like,
we don't have
John
logical
Tyler.
around.
yeah.
John Tyler was a president for almost the entire term.
Hey zoo people, are they gonna name schools after Stephen Harper? That guy's the lovable guy, right? Talking about Canada.
Gonna name schools after Wiener.
Wiener.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Stephen Harper is, imagine Canadian George Bush. And that's Stephen Harper.
Mm.
Only he has more political power.
Wasn't that?
Because he
Wasn't there British George Bush as well?
Tony Blair.
Tony Blair. That's
Tony Blair was not quite George Bush.
Okay.
He was kind of an idiot, though. Stephen Harper is like George Bush light. So he looks a little bit. He actually looks a
Diet
little bit
George
like.
Bush.
Yeah, he actually looks a little bit like Jeb.
There may be is it Jeb Bush or is it Jed?
It's Jeb.
Jeb.
It's Jeb.
Jeb Bush.
President
ex-governor.
Jeb Bush.
Yeah,
Has a
they're
nice
kind of.
ring, doesn't it?
He's getting propped up, but if he runs, he's an idiot. He's
If he runs, he's gonna lose. It's gonna
well,
be another.
definitely.
It's going to be another Bush losing to another Clinton if he runs.
If he run, I was
Who
under the
knows?
impression that Chris Christie was going to.
Chris Christie might. The Republicans are really scrambling around for anybody who
Any likable Republican.
any person who does not immediately make half the country go ugh, which they've been having a problem with.
Mitt Romney. Ah!
Romney.
Mitt Romney,
Our
that
money.
guy was.
Watching the 2012 like Republican primaries was very silly because it was just a matter of like people would rise and fall off of one stupid thing.
Yo, it was so great. Remember,
like-
Newt Gingrich.
Newt Gingrich.
Like was it Santorum who
Rick Santorum, who he got people started hating him because it became very obvious that he was someone who really, really hates gay people.
Mm.
and there was also the candidate who quoted a Pokemon movie.
That was Newt Gingrich, who quoted
No,
Pokemon 2000.
No, that wasn't Newt Gingrich. That was
Wait, no, that was shit. I know that guy. There's the gif of him smiling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
What
zoo
was
will
it?
probably tell me in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he quoted like the Pokemon 2000 movie as a famous poet once said.
Well, it was. She's right. That was a famous poet.
Well,
He
I
said
mean, but it was like,
Pokemon 2000. Like when I was a little kid, that movie was like
whoa.
tear
Herman
breaking.
Cain, yeah.
Herman Cain.
Thank you,
Herman
Harriet.
Cain.
Thanks, Harriet.
Thank you, Harriet.
Herman Cain.
I'm happy. Life
Yeah,
can be
I
a
mean-
challenge. Life can be impossible.
I mean, I probably shouldn't have any opinions on politics because I get all my news from the Daily Show.
Don't do that.
I don't. I just. I am bad at politics, and
I read the BBC.
it is. I feel it is always dangerous to politics.
It is because you'll make people angry, but
Yeah.
the thing you can do is just associate with people who don't care about it, like
That-
me.
Yeah.
People that are fine making fun of politics because it's dumb.
Well, they're all idiots, and they're
the
all.
trick is that everything is kind of silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other trick is that they're both as crooked as the others, so just laugh at them because they're getting more money than you will ever see.
Oh yes,
Maybe.
Newt Gingrich, moon bases.
Moon. Although, really, why don't we have a moon base, guys? That'd be cool. Put a base on the moon.
Lunar treaties, I think, is the answer to that one.
Yeah, I know.
I
The
know.
best part of Romney's campaign was when his children got in the wrong order, or his grandchildren got in the wrong order
I
wearing
thought
his
that was
shirts.
I thought that was just a Photoshop.
I thought that was a
Was
shop.
it? I thought that it was actually. Oh,
I
That
felt
was
that's
the
more
name.
disappointing.
I
I was hoping that his children got up in the wrong order.
I felt pretty
I
certain
think that was
a
a shop
Photoshop.
that was on the Daily Show as a joke.
I saw it somewhere else. 'Cause at that time, I didn't watch it.
Well, if it was
What?
the internet,
Well,
me-
Yeah, it was
then it
probably.
was
But
just-
I
it
thought I
was
remember like reading a
Zoo
story
Live!
about it.
Yes, you saw it in the zoo.
Ah,
I think
I saw it on Twitter, which is the internet zoo.
who is my favorite. I can't remember anybody's name right now.
Have you ever seen small town politics?
You mean the one that yes, I know my local.
Okay.
I know my local representative for the state government, not for state government, for state and for.
No,
national.
I don't even mean like literally like town hall. Like
Dude,
Oh yeah,
my aunt ran for town council, and she
I
got
know-
on it. But
I know the
yeah, I know
sheriff.
local politics.
the sheriff's
mother-
kind of an asshole.
My mother tries to convince me to go to the monthly town meetings.
Well, you live in a town where like town meetings are larger.
than
Like-
like the entire town showing up to the meeting and calling it good.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, like, almost no one actually shows up to these town meetings because everybody that wants to go fits in the high school auditorium. But actually, when they built the high school in my town, which was built like 10 years ago or so, the only way that they got like the amount of money they had to build it was because it also was being used as like a town hall meeting center.
What country is that, Blunt the King? Or county? Okay, county. I thought it was country, and then I was vaguely interested for half a second, and then
I don't know. I do always hear a lot at work of people yelling about this or that local candidate or this man or this lady who was on the council who made a decision they do not agree with that involves zoning laws or now they can't build a shed and
rip.
Listen to that.
yeah.
Mm.
I wonder if my town actually has zoning laws. I know there's one man who's this old weird guy who owns almost every building in town. So I guess if he wanted to build something somewhere, he just could because he owns everything.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Kentucky. Then I don't fucking care.
No.
No, like I'm trying to think if that's no, not really. This town has like about 4 different people, I bet.
Do you know what the proscenium of a stage is?
I'm sorry, would you like to repeat that?
I know what a proscenium.
Proscenium of a stage is.
Do you know what a proscenium is, Jen?
That word doesn't have meaning
It's-
to me, I suppose.
It's the part of the stage that sticks out in front of the curtain.
Oh,
if the curtain's
okay.
closed. It's like that part of the stage.
Okay.
You now know by the.
I am not a theater major. I
of
apologize.
who has taken a literature class that cared about plays.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know theater majors. I am not a theater major.
But like, do you know what color you'd probably want that to be?
the,
The-
the
the
color
answer-
of wood.
The answer is black, so that it doesn't reflect the light because it's a stage.
Yeah.
They made it wood colored. Just that part though. Behind the curtain, it's black, but in front of it, it's white.
Oh, so
light.
it just reflects light like a sheet.
Yes. Because they wanted nice hardwood finish on the front of it from when they have their town meetings.
Oh, sweet. So it does. So it's like useless for plays.
Oh yeah, completely.
What
Reflects
is the guy I'm thinking of? I'm trying to think of politicians to laugh at. Whatever. I'll just stop. Ron Paul. LOL.
Politics
Gold
can
standard.
go. And the Fed.
Mm-hmm. In the Fed. Gold standard.
Ron Paul 2012 in the Fed. If you say that 3 times into a mirror,
You get bitcoins.
you get bitcoins.
What's happened? I need to go read that thread in Yazpause about.
I'll check.
That's a good thread, by the way.
Oh yeah, because when
Let's take a
the
look.
speaking of the Fed, the Fed just the IRS just made their stance clear on what's
Commodities.
going to happen. When it's how bitcoins are commodities, which means you get to pay income tax and shit, what's it called? I'm forgetting everything because it's late.
Capital gains.
Capital gains tax. And the
Okay.
only way to determine the fair market value of your Bitcoin is to sell it. So this just means that a whole bunch of Bitcoiners are going to jail forever.
Oh, hey, it finished.
Oh, good.
Hey, I
But yeah,
just
that
had to.
that thread is really good though.
Current worth of a Bitcoin.
Ah, you figured out how to guard break.
$440.
That is maybe the single most important PvP innovation they've made in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls 2, was guard breaking lets you riposte your opponent, and guard breaking is consistent, whereas parrying is not.
Yeah.
So you could just go punch, stab. Urgh.
I saw like dragon marks. Then I've tried summoning them before, just like that. This seems interesting. I want to fight them. I got destroyed both times.
Yeah, those guys are powerful.
I fought a guy in full hovels who showed up in there, and then that was.
By the way, there's hovels in this game. You probably have seen it. I saw it like when I got to the Iron Keep because I just saw the ghost of somebody running around in full hovel. I was like, oh, well, I guess I should have suspected that. We fought Mo Liver. Yeah.
So we got Steve, we got Von Korf, and Detective Munch. Please, not Detective Munch.
Who do you want to fight out of these? These are all good names.
I'll take Von Korf. I think that'll be a fair, good fight. Like Steve, if I show up to fight Steve, I'll get like sucker punched.
Steve won his first game in 3 minutes.
That's what I mean.
That either means he has the best aggro deck in the format, or his opponent mulled to 5 or mulled to 3.
Even worse.
Yeah, but guard breaking is just what punching was.
Do you know what Von Korf created?
No.
All I know is he's from the town of Korf.
Yeah, he's from Korf. But it's like Korf von Hammerclan.
Yeah. It's grading the severity of chronic pain.
Ah, the like faces? The 1 to 10?
I'm not sure if it's that one.
Oh.
This one is for chronic pain.
Oh, that's
I'm not
different.
Sure if that's... Yeah, I'm
Hey,
not sure if it's different. This one's a paper.
Yeah, we're fighting Von Korf.
Like I said, this will be a fair fight.
We lost the die roll, though. I guess control deck doesn't mind that. By the way, we're a mono-red control deck.
By the way, we're the control deck here.
In black-red with at least...
with 2 black cards.
Yeah, 2 black.
One of them being Wrath of God. Or like Plague Wind, effectively.
Incremental Blight is only usually Plague Wind.
In Limited, it's Plague Wind like proper, generally.
Yeah.
And in Constructed, it didn't actually see play because like Damnation was still in the format.
Yeah, Damnation was actually in the...
So yeah, it was like Wrath proper. And
Planar Chaos Red had like
this is
Gathan
stupid.
Raiders. Oh, immediate mole.
This is dumb.
This is dumb. That's bad. You go down to yep.
Sure.
That's
this unwilling recruit sure is sticking around. We're owned. This game is over.
No, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know, but it certainly doesn't feel good.
If we draw Fists of the Demigod, I'll be okay.
Oh.
There's a bear. I guess he gets to control his next. Okay, the game is actually over now.
Wow! Talk about owned 7 times.
What'd you even do?
Nothing, really. This game is over.
You... Jeez.
We don't have anything that can deal 4 damage.
I could puncture blast it, and then it would go to 1/1, and that would be fine. Effectively kill it.
Right, he would gain a life of return, and you would take 1. But, I mean,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
Steel of the Godhead is so good.
Dude, that spear is a little bigger than you.
That's a sword, mate.
That sword is a little bigger than you.
A little
It's a
bigger.
lance, dude. Let's be fair.
Oh my god. That weapon is a little bigger than you. That blue power ring construct is a little bigger than you.
He doesn't even have to play anything else.
He literally can do nothing for the next few turns, and he wins the game.
He just has to hit us 3 more times.
How about a tapper, though? Is that
Oh boy,
cool?
so close.
Not actually close.
I'm not casting anything, so my opponent can't learn.
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well just concede.
I will learn from my opponent. Yeah, don't attack. Oh, cool. Right, that guy has an untap ability.
Yep.
And it's like fake scry.
Island.
Yeah.
Oh, it was exiled with it, so it hides beneath it.
Weird, it has no reason to be linked.
Yeah.
More learning is happening.
Yeah, we know he's got butt breathing, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, so far we've only seen him play one blue and white creature.
Okay, he's killing us now. This is what's happening. He's just going to turn his team sideways.
I know.
And I think we just let it happen, even though we could technically live.
That's not living.
Yeah.
Okay! Moving on then.
Okay,
We really needed timely puncture bolt is what it was. Yeesh. Are you really going to
oh
do that?
man, oh then it makes it blockable.
You're doing it.
Yeah,
It can't-
yeah.
Von Karf.
Yes, I would like to play first. Keep.
Yes, sweet.
What did we learn?
We learned that Steel of the Godhead is fucking dumb.
I already knew that.
Yeah, we didn't learn anything.
I learned that mulling to 5 is kind of bad, but there's no other
Even if we
choice
had a
on
full
that
grip
shit.
there, unless we had Puncture Bolt and did not play, and didn't play the cohort, that was incorrect.
Now, if he plays the cohort right now, or the
Oh my
the two-
freaking god.
God, oh no. Well,
Can he be that consistent?
But yes, absolutely.
100%.
Like
Uh,
it's
the-
his
the only
next,
op-
it's
the
his
only-
next play.
The only option, like, hope is that we draw the man who turns red mana into black mana.
That would be good. Okay.
That's not his next play, thank God.
He's looking for it, though.
Yeah, he's probably gonna untap and. Oh no, he's gonna play 2/2 flyer.
Oh,
Windrake is pretty cool.
Off white.
that's good. It'd be better if Seal of the Godhead didn't needed white. But fuck off.
Everything is fucking ruined.
Oh Lord.
At least we can steal it.
I'm going to murder the shit out of this man with his own creature.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, buddy,
Ooh.
give me that shit.
So you hit him for 11 here?
So he's looking at the top card of his deck and seeing what he wants to do with it.
Hmm.
Then we get to do this next turn. Or if we draw,
He removed Recumbent Bliss from the game.
I
Ooh.
wonder why.
He doesn't have the mana.
Yeah.
That explains it.
All right, Put my opponent on 11.
Oh God, which would be way better if your opponent couldn't,
Gain 4 every turn. Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Ugh.
I can't cast you.
Oh.
Then do you just do the wiggle again?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully we draw the guy. Yeah.
So
It actually doesn't-
here's my play. He's
Yeah.
going to Pierce-Side Marrow and hopefully block this Slinking Giant.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to bolt the Pierce-Side Marrow so he fails to kill the Slinking Giant.
Yep.
And then he'll
And
get
it's a
he'll get
2/2.
withered down into a idiot.
Yeah.
And then if he plays a,
So we go ahead and Puncture Blast. So your man gets withered down to a 2/2, and the day is saved, hopefully.
Yeah.
Counter.
Counter.
Aether. Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
Well. Oh.
Okay. By the way, I get to draw dead next turn.
Mhm.
yeah.
The good news is that you maybe have a chance to draw after that to draw one of your 3.
Yeah, we can kill the guy now.
Yeah, but if
I mean that still leaves his opponent with man that's too big. I guess yeah, you can take control of that.
Just attack for...
Attack him for 6. Bring yourself back up to 12. And then hopefully you draw a removal spell for his 3/3.
It's a 2/2.
Yeah, that's
Right.
But yeah, I need to draw Puncture Blast or Bust, or
Yeah.
Fire at Will.
Firewell will do it too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
If
aren't
draw
gonna have
two
the
swamps,
time.
if we draw 2 swamps, we're dead. That's what happens if we draw 2 swamps.
Because I'm taking 5 twice. I guess if I went to drew 2 swamps in succession, I wouldn't die, but... God, for my opponent to be off color, too, and for me to not be able
I
to
know.
take advantage of it because of how ridiculous Steel the Godhead is. Oh, and a Tapper. Hell.
Well,
Make the plays you got.
so you take 6 this turn.
Yeah, I don't die.
All right, you live. And then if you draw the man that changes, okay, you can still be in this if you draw the man that changes colors.
It has to be that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because incremental blight, and then I would have to go like
Then you could remove all power from your
3,
opponent's board.
2, 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Puncture Blast will do it too.
Mm-hmm. You have a 5%, or no, more like
I have
closer,
more. Well, Fire at Will will do it too. I have a lot of cards that'll do it.
Yeah.
I just need to draw them.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna draw a line.
Well, yeah.
I can feel it.
There it is.
Great.
Sense game.
Well,
Our
yeah.
opponent's deck was dumb because it has Steel of the Godhead in it.
Yeah.
It's the deck you wanted to make, right?
yeah. Do you want to make
Yeah.
that deck now?
Because I needed to draw either Burn Trail or Fire at Will to actually get out of that game alive. I guess Puncture Bolt does it too. But yeah, so that's... I had 5 outs on that game.
Yeah, we did. But
Either of the Cinder guys, the Maniforged Cinders are both outs. The Puncture Blast was an out. Both Fire at Wills were an out, and Puncture
Puncture Bolt had been spent to that point.
Puncture Bolt had been spent. So yeah,
But
those.
you couldn't draw like your opponent does. So
No. So we're done. That's the end.
Mm-hmm.
Rip in peace.
Rip. Do I want to do the other one?
Do you?
We can do the other one.
I'm
We
down
can do
for
the
it.
other one.
Okay. I'm gonna cut the stream and then start the other one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and shut down and then come back up and then draft another deck.
Great.